Hi, I'm Curtis Heimer, PhD student at UC Berkeley.
And I'm Brian Galal, also a PhD student at UC Berkeley.
We're here to talk to you about crowdsourcing, community sourcing, and our implementation of community sourcing, Umadi, the community sourcing vending machine.
Crowdsourcing is typically exemplified by Amazon's Mechanical Turk. This engine connects a large base of workers with employers over the internet. However, this large base of workers has widely varying skill levels. An employer whose task requires a higher degree of background familiarity with the task's subject matter can find it quite difficult to recruit enough workers meeting their qualifications. Our solution, community sourcing, helps work around this problem by placing a crowdsourcing kiosk in a location frequented by an expert population, and targets that community of workers with tasks and rewards fit to their context and skills.
Take this example. Curtis is an instructor at UC Berkeley. He's grading hundreds of introductory computer science exams by hand, the kind of monotonous work perfect for crowdsourcing. With a little scanning, Curtis can turn the manual grading task into a series of crowdsourced jobs. While the level of familiarity with the CS material required to grade these exams is hard to find among Mechanical Turkers, members of the university community are likely to be qualified for these jobs.
Brian is a student at UC Berkeley who has taken introductory computer science. He has all the skills and knowledge necessary to grade these exams, but doesn't enjoy spending his free time earning small change on Mechanical Turk. Luckily, Umadi, the community sourcing vending machine, is installed in his break room, a place where he and other qualified graders regularly hang out. Umadi allows him to do work relevant to his skill set and receive rewards that motivate him personally. In this case, that's grading introductory exams and receiving candy. Brian, needing a break from his usual routine, leaves his desk and approaches Umadi. He scans his ID to identify himself to the machine. On Umadi, he is presented with the tasks available. He selects exam grading, knowing that he understands the material well enough to grade exams effectively.
The exam grading interface contains three key pieces. At upper left, the original question, as it was presented to the test-taking students. At upper right, the instructor's official anticipated answer to this question. Lastly, at bottom, the student's handwritten response is displayed. A slider below these fields allows a grader to assign between 0 and 4 points based on how that grader thinks this response matches the instructor's solution.
Brian grades several questions using this interface. He double taps on certain fields to zoom in and investigate answers. Umadi presents him with different student responses to the same question in series, shortening the amount of time spent grading. Brian, having enough credit for a reward, selects the Vend tab, and then a snack using a typical vending machine interface. The two selected items drop from the machine, debiting from Brian's stock of credit.
After many local experts have performed the tasks, Curtis aggregates the Umadi submitted grades to produce a reliably accurate score for the students' test questions.
To test this idea, we placed Umadi in front of the undergraduate computer science population here at UC Berkeley. We also had workers on Mechanical Turk grade exams, as well as our expert grading colleagues. We found the Mechanical Turk workers were completely incapable of grading exams, while the Umadi workers graded exams more accurately and at lower cost than the expert workers in aggregate.
And we find that this approach has potential to scale to lots of kinds of community sourcing and crowdsourcing tasks. If you've got a music site that needs help disambiguating artists or tracks, drop a kiosk in a record store and offer free MP3 download codes to anybody who helps classify your different subjects. And if you're interested in upscale fashion trends, you put a kiosk at Saks Fifth Avenue and have people trade their insight into your market research in exchange for discounts and store. You can target the location and the rewards to the particular labor pool of most use to your task.
If you're interested in community sourcing, go to the website now listed on the screen. Thank you very much.